Hello, and welcome to Resident Evil. Well, you might be wondering, hey, what's going on with Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts? Well, I'm still waiting for patch 1.4 to come out, and the inevitable hotfix patches right after 1.4 drops to start my next campaign. And Panzer Knights, I've finished it. There's 2 more videos coming out of that game. But seeing as we are in officially in spooky season now, with it being October, and today being Friday the 13th, well, today at the time of recording, this is probably going to go up tomorrow on Saturday, I think. Well, I thought it was fitting to play some Resident Evil. I've played Resident Evil 4 not that long ago. Okay, I guess it was a couple years ago now, but and you can find a playlist on that on my channel. Resident Evil 1 I've not played in many years now, and last I played it was on the GameCube, and that was Resident Evil 1 Remake, which this is. Well, this is the HD remaster of Resident Evil 1 Remake. It's on Steam. It's for the PC. I'm playing it with a mouse and keyboard, which is not ideal, but it's what I've got. I've already tested it out and tried to get somewhat familiar with the controls, somewhat. And yeah, we're gonna play
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil. Yeah, this is all fine. So here's the difficulty settings. Like climbing mountains, fulfilling but takes a lot of work. Going on a hike, good exercise but not too strenuous. Taking a walk, you can relax and enjoy yourself. So that's hard, normal, and easy. Hard, I think, I've played it on hard before. If I had played it recently and remembered where all the items were, I would play hard again, I think. Because on hard you get a lot less items and stuff than on medium, and especially on easy. So it requires very thoughtful item management. But seeing as it's been many years since I've played it, I'm just gonna play it on normal. And we are gonna play as Jill Valentine. Now the difference, there's a little bit different how the game plays with the 2 characters. Mostly it's the same. The biggest difference being Jill has 8 item slots instead of 6. And there's some like extra things you get through the campaign, through the playthrough with the 2 different characters, like how they interact with some other characters and stuff. But we're just gonna play Jill. She does take a lot more damage though than Chris. Chris is much more tanky.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone, situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission.
Found it yet?
No, not yet, Brad. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. The Bravo Team was sent in to investigate, but we lost contact.
Look, Chris.
Bravo Team's helicopter was a derelict. Save for the remaining body of Kevin. We continued our search for the other members, and it turned into
A nightmare.
A nightmare.
This way. Damn it! Make for that mansion!
There are only 3 S.T.A.R.S members left now. Captain Wesker, Barry, and myself. We don't know where Chris is.
What is this place?
Not quite your ordinary house, that's for sure.
Hey, Wesker, where's Chris?
Jill, no. You don't want to go back out there.
But we've got to find...
What was that?
Chris?
No.
Jill, go and investigate.
I'm going with her. Chris and I go back a long way.
All right. You two go. I'll secure this area.
Stay sharp. A dining room.
Alright. So, Resident Evil 1 originally released on the PlayStation 1 back in the 90s. It was remade for the GameCube in 2001, 2002, I think, with better graphics and some added segments to the game, and that's basically what this is, except on the PC, with a higher resolution. And you can see, even if it's a essentially a 20-year-old game, it looks pretty good, I think. But the gameplay is still very much the same as in the 90s. As you can see, the camera angles are fixed, and you just move about in the environment like this. Aiming, right click, and she aims at any enemies that she can see, of which there are none in this room. So, ink ribbons, use them on the typewriter to save. We just started, so I'm not gonna waste an ink ribbon just yet.
I think you'd better take a look at this.
What is it?
I think it's blood.
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Let's just hope it's not Chris's.
So while he stays there and examines the blood, you know, to make sure it doesn't go anywhere, we're gonna be examining this mansion. So here's the map. If a room is green, that means we've picked up everything there is to pick up. If it's red, it means we have not picked up everything there is to pick up. And I'm just gonna let Barry take care of this.
Look out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of it! What the hell is this thing?
I found Kenneth killed by this thing. Let's report this to Wesker.
Yeah, we're just gonna let that thing stay there and hopefully not get back up. Which I think it just did.
Wesker! Jill, help me look for him. Let's not leave this hall.
Good idea.
And nope, no sight of Wesker.
Barry.
Any luck, Jill?
No, nothing. What's going on around here? I can't figure it out.
Same here.
Chris, and now Wesker.
There's not much we can do. We can search for him separately. I'll investigate the dining room again.
Okay then, I'll try the door on the other side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could easily get lost. Let's start from the first floor.
Okay.
Oh! I almost forgot. It's a lockpick. You'd make better use of it.
Thanks. I may need it.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall. Got it?
Okay.
So yeah, that's another difference between Chris and Jill. Jill gets this lockpick as a kind of a free item. It doesn't take up any item slots. While Chris gets a lighter, which is arguably more useful. Using defensive items such as daggers will allow you to escape momentarily when grabbed by an enemy. However, you will not be able to escape when the enemy grabs you from behind. To equip a defensive item, go to the status screen and then select an item from the defensive item menu. Then select the equip command. And mine is equipped as a defensive item. So these are consumed whenever you use them. Like such. This is not a defensive knife, this is a regular combat knife. Come on, I know this is possible. There you go. And now we're gonna push this little dresser thing. There we go. And now push it from this side. Map of the mansion, first floor. Yes. That is very useful. Let's push this back. So that when our friend here wakes up, he's just gonna be stuck there. Back to the handgun. Trusty old Beretta. Emblem of a sword, same as the one in the room we just came from. Emblem of armor. Locked from the other side. And this one's open. Come on here, zombie. Another sword key. Oh, shit. Oh. Well, that was dumb. I was planning to just kite him around so I could get free access to the statue. So I can do that. Now that statue did drop an item, but I don't think there's any need to pick it up just yet. Because once you pick it up, the only way to get rid of it is to use it. And there's no use for it just yet. There you can see the blue gem. Also, there's a shield above above the mantelpiece, which I also don't need just yet. Let's ignore that zombie in the hallway just for now. There's a corpse collapsed on the floor like it was an instant death. Also, there are shackles on the wall. Let's use a green herb to heal back up from that unfortunate encounter with that zombie. More green herbs. And that guy on the floor, he's gonna, if I remember correctly, he's gonna wake up later. And he's not a nice fellow. So here's a key. It's tempting to pick it up right now. That's not a good idea. Helmet key required. As you can see, There are some walls here that look like they can close in. There are rails on the floor. Death is the true essence of bliss. And some knight with a spiky shield. Death is only the beginning. I can see you there in the mirror. And he's bleeding. When you see the blood pools out like that, it means they're dead for now. Examine an item from the status screen. Select an item, then select the examine command. That's a nice arrowhead. You unlocked it. Alright. Check these doors. Let's go, let's see, where's the next? Yeah, I think we haven't been outside yet. Saw something shining here. Locked from the other side. Can't carry any more items. What we can do is we can combine two of our herbs. take the box of shotgun shells. And this area has been cleared. Tomb engraved with the picture of an angel. There's an indentation in the shape of an arrowhead. Just so happen to have something in the shape of an arrowhead. Yeah, no, there's nothing down here just yet. Stone statue with a hole where the eyes should be. Stone statue with holes where the eyes, nose, and mouth should be. Stone statue with a hole where the nose should be. Stone statue with a hole where the mouth should be. Yeah. This is gonna be the location of a boss battle later on. Spoiler. Something is shining here. A book fitted perfectly in the indentation. Book of Curses. Key embedded in the back cover. Will you remove it? I think I will. Got the mansion key. Book of Curses. The 4 masks. A mask that speaks no evil, a mask that smells no evil, a mask that sees no evil, a mask that cannot speak, smell, or see evil. When all 4 fall into place, evil will awaken. This guy sees no evil. This guy speaks no evil. This guy can't even smell evil. And this guy is just completely clueless. He has no idea what's going on. He doesn't know what game he's in. He thinks he's in Animal Crossing or something. Let's, I'll be examining this. That's a sword. Now, with the sword key, I can open some doors. For example, this one, was it? And we got a whole bunch of unlocked doors ahead of us. And I see something that looks like a magazine. think this is the closest item room. Or save room, rather. What do we have here? Goes to the outside. It doesn't look like it's been serviced in a while. I mean, it looks doesn't look worse than some public bathrooms I've seen. It's full of dirty water. Remove the plug. There you go. Dagger. Very nice. Looks like the water still works. Yeah, and the power too. There's nothing to pick up in this hallway. Another dagger. Ink ribbon. Picture stands and bronze statues. There's nothing of interest. But this is of interest. Maybe a little bit too suspicious, don't you think? I want to do my first save before I grab that one. That's where I came from. This is where I'm going. I see you there. Can't carry any more items. Okay. It's a good thing I just found this box. There we go. That's how you move it. Maybe... Alright, I think I'm figuring it out. It's a little bit clunky. There's a note here. Special instructions for the disposal of dead bodies. We have new information regarding those beings. They may appear to be dead, but in fact they are able to come back to life. However, there are ways to prevent them from becoming active again. Currently, there are 2 known methods to cease their resurrection. 1. Incineration. 2. Destruction of the head. If further methods are discovered, you will be notified immediately. Meanwhile, to those of you who still have the will to live, oil has been placed on the first floor of the mansion. Take as much as you need. You'll need something to light it with, which you'll have to find by yourself. And that's where Chris's lighter becomes handy. There you go. They combined. Do I need to carry my knife with me? Probably not. There's the fuel canteen. There's still plenty of kerosene left. Refill your fuel canteen, yes. It's an old typewriter. You can save your progress. So, oh yeah. When I bought the game, that's many years ago now. Played a little bit. So see, the dining room is just the start of the game. That was just to check if it worked. Now let's see if we can find a lighter. But before that, let's take this green herb. doorknob looks like it's ready to fall apart. But first, I'm gonna see what happens if I grab the shotgun. Now, of course, as you can see, it's mounted on these arms, and there's a way to find a broken shotgun somewhere in the mansion, which you can bring here and replace it with, like Indiana Jones style. But with Jill, you can sometimes get away with it. I don't remember the exact requirements to get away with this, but
Oh God, what did I do now? Wesker! Barry! Help!
Jill! You in there?
Barry? Get me out of here! The door's jammed!
Stand back! Grab my hand!
no sandwich today.
Barry!
That was a close one. A second late, you would have fit nicely into a sandwich.
Really? Thanks. But Barry, didn't you say you were going back to the dining room to find other clues? I'm glad and all, but why are you here?
I just had something I wanted to check. Anyway, we should get back to searching for Wesker and Chris.
Thanks, Barry. I owe you one.
Don't mention it.
Now, let's go back to progress. Locked. Spencer family family emblem. You can't just come at me like that. That's destruction of the head. And I get my knife back. The armor. Let go of me. Something written in the indentation. The defiler of the accursed coffin. So nothing really here other than me taking damage from a dog. Armor key. Red herb. A green one. Now the green ones can be used by themselves. Red ones cannot. Fine, let's pick that one up too. Helmet. Just gonna go deposit some of those herbs in the box. And then go find my lighter and dispose of a couple of bodies. There we go. Yeah, it's a little bit back and forth, as I've mentioned a couple of times. It's been a while since I played this. Is he bleeding? Yeah, he is. You unlocked it. Wooden mount. that takes me back to the main hall.
Barry,
Jill, got any good news?
other than I'm still alive in this madhouse? No.
Can't say it's much safer here either. We'd better secure our escape route first. There's gotta be a back door somewhere.
All right then, let's split up again.
See you later.
Ciao.
And let's go back in. There is something. There's nothing here but a bunch of knickknacks. I know that's not entirely true. You can feel the heat from the light on your skin as you approach. Oh, it was cleared. There was nothing left. Chessboard card from Ended in Checkmate. Got plenty of handgun ammo now. And I can't carry any more items. And that's the lighter. So, it's a bit of back and forth. Gotta replace the, what was it, mounting plate? Which I don't think I need just now. Can't go through. It's a one-way door. Come on. Dog whistle. A crumpled memo. Today, Sir Spencer told me to hide something where no one could find it. Well, I had this idea. I figured if I could somehow have it protected by a dangerous animal, like the vicious canine that lives here, no one would be able to get near it. As far as I can tell, the mutt is always hanging around the second floor balcony on the west side of the terrace, and he ought to come running at the sound of a dog whistle. This is where you come in. The thing is, I reckon you're the only person that can get near the damn dog without risking a serious mauling, which means only you can put this collar on him. The object that Sir Spencer wants hidden is concealed inside. You're the only person I can trust with this. Of course, you'll get something out of it as well. Remember that certain item that you've always wanted to get a hold of? Well, in exchange for your services, I just might be able to get it for you. This could work out well for the both of us. Don Tolman. Okay, that's very interesting, but I'm here for lighter of lighter. Looks like a Zippo to me. There's something else in this room. Or is it Jupiter? Open journal. The pages are blank. Here we go. Botany. Uses of medicinal herbs. It is a well-known fact that there exists many plants that are credited with medicinal healing powers. Since ancient times, mankind has been healing wounds and disease using various plants. In this book, we will sample 3 herbs that are native of the Arklay Mountains and briefly outline each of their medicinal qualities. Each herb has a distinct color and a distinct medicinal quality. The green herb recovers physical strength. The blue herb neutralizes natural toxins. However, the red herb has no real effect by itself. We have found that mixing green and red herbs result in a magnified effect. We will outline the effect of red herbs when mixed with other herbs when we have more data. Meanwhile, feel free to experiment on your own, for true knowledge is only acquired through experience. And let's go experiment with some herbs, and with that, the room is clear. Disposed. And disposed. These two will not be waking up. Now the lighter is secured. Half of the kerosene still remains. Now let's get an ink ribbon. And save. Just gonna overwrite. And that's the end of this episode. Goodbye, and take care.